What if I told you there's one simple question that you could use that could change the course of your relationship, change the way you communicate, change the way you show up and you relate to your partner? Now, before I get to that question, let's just take a little step back and let me explain a couple of things here. First thing I want you to understand is that the masculine grows on challenge. The masculine grows on overcoming problems and problem solving, fixing things, right? And so what happens in a relationship, our partner might come to us and go, hey, I've got this issue, blah, 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 goes on a bit of a story, sits there, And so we step in and go, don't worry, I'll fix it, because that's our masculine trait. But then what happens? Our partner go off to her friends and
yes, he just won't listen to me. He just doesn't get me.
And it leaves us sitting here going, why can't I communicate properly? But here's the thing, it's not that issue at all. What it is a difference in energy, right? So the masculine grows on problem solving challenges and overcoming those. So the question is, do you want support or do you want answers? Simple. Do you want support? Do you want answers? You will find that 99% of the time, probably even more, probably 100% or 99.9999% of the time, they don't want answers. They don't want you to fix things. They just want support. And so by asking that question, you then go, okay, I'll just sit here and listen. There's a difference here too. So this is the first little bit, just the question. But what happens after this is just important. You want to listen. You don't want to listen to respond. So many people are so caught up in what they're going to say next that they're not even listening to the person. You see it all the time. It's like, I want to say this, so I'm just waiting for this person to finish so I can say what I want to say. Or that people even cut them off to say what they want to say and they're not listening to the other person. There is power in listening to someone, especially your partner. If you can sit there and just listen, and then when they're finished, then you respond, it's completely different from wanting to listen to them to talk straight back again and to respond straight away. There's a completely difference. Now, when you listen, you then don't have to think about what you're saying because you're in flow, you're in the conversation and you're focused on them, and the words will just come to you. You'll go afterwards like, oh wow, I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize I was saying that. You might not even remember the conversation. When I'm coaching someone, and my focus is all on them, and I just say things. It's like words just flow out of my mouth, because this is where and this is where I learned with so much anxiety around being socially awkward and all this kind of thing, was I was so much in here and I wasn't focused on the conversation or the other person. So I was always going, what am I going to say next? What am I going to say next? What do I say? Blah, 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 blah. They're saying this, they're going to ask me what's the next question, blah. All this was going on in my head and I don't even know what they were saying. So how can I respond to what they were saying if I didn't even hear them? So it's super, super important to understand that you've got to listen to what they're saying and just trust that the words will come out, because we know how to talk. We know how to respond. We don't have to get caught up in saying the next best thing. Just focus on that person. Focus on your partner, focus on whoever you're talking with, and put all your attention on them and what they're saying, and the words will just come through you. And you won't even have to think about what you're saying. You'll just be in that conversation of the dance, of the conversation. So coming back to our little question, the whole point of the question is to just give support. You will find most of the times they might say, hey, look, I want to help. Like, what can I do with this situation? And then you go, let me fix it. Let's get in there and do that, which we all probably enjoy. But so many men, we don't understand this, right? And so we want to fix everyone else. We want to fix everyone's problems because we think that's what we've got to do. And so we're so busy fixing everyone else or trying to help everyone else that then we lose ourselves. We don't know who we are because we put so much time and energy into everyone else. So if you want to change your relationship with predominantly females in your life, but it can be with anyone too, listen and then just respond afterwards. Don't listen to respond. There's a key difference there. And coming back to our question, do you want support? Do you want answers? I guarantee you, if you ask that question, you will get such a big difference. Your partner will probably even go, what's it got into you? What do you mean? And just be mindful of it. You might not even have to ask the question. You might just ask yourself that question. Does she want answers or does she want support here? And then just give her support. Or you could even say, do you want me to help you fix this? Or do you want me to just listen to you? And she'll go, I just want you to listen. And you will then start seeing a massive relationship shift because of that one simple question. So let me know how you go with that question. I'm keen to hear. All of our events, I talk about that and I give them that little mind shift and I talk about this concept. And so many of them are like, wow, I didn't even know that. I didn't even understand that. So let me know how you go with it. Once again, if you like this, if this was helpful, let me know. If you want me to expand on any ideas, if you have anything you want me to talk about, let me know. But don't forget to like, subscribe, support this so we can get it out to more men. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.